Hey guys, so I just wanted to continue my motivational series. I've been reading all the comments. I replied to some of the comments also today. And but before I start off today's lesson or today's thoughts that I had, just wanted to remind you tomorrow, 7 December, 8 p.m. I'll be live for half an hour from 8 to 8:30, in which I'll be talking. I mean, it's an Ask Me Anything session, so be available for that. And it's Ask Me Anything session, and also I'll be giving a 30-day perspective to ZAT preparation for ZAT 2022. So coming back to the point I was trying to make in the last video, where I talked about the fact that the journey should be more enjoyable than the result. And it's actually, the journey is always more enjoyable than the destination. You can try it whenever you're going for a holiday. The going out journey is the most enjoyable part of the holiday, if you look at it that way. And so, like in a physical journey, similarly in a journey towards success is the journey that will always give you more learning, more excitement, more joy, more fun than reaching the destination. You can check this with anybody who's made it big or succeeded in anything. And in that context, one of the transitions you need to make, which I had hinted on in the last video, is something I would like to spend a little bit of time talking about. And that transition is the transition from or the transition or the maturity. Actually, it's creating the maturity in your mind to be able to see failure and success as equals. And this is one thing that, as I mentioned in the last session also, this is one thing that we are all not habituated to doing, because the way the world is structured, सब लोग सक्सेस को सलाम करते हैं और फेलियर्स को they all put you down, and the world will continue to remain that way. But creating the internal steel and creating the internal mechanisms to treat success and failure as twins, and understanding the fact that every failure is a stepping point to stepping stone to success, which is actually one of the truths of life, is going to take you a long way towards performing better under pressure situations. And that's one of the transitions. That's one of the transitions that that you need to make when you're moving from being a boy girl to a man woman. And for most of you, this is the age where you need to do that. So what I pride myself on the fact that when I talk about motivational issues, I'm very, very focused on actionable things. So one of the things that you need to do action wise is dissociate your emotions. Learn to dissociate your emotions from your outcomes in any aspect of your life. You are trying to put up a fitness program, enjoy the journey, and let the destination or let the outcomes, whenever you'll see this happening in everybody, every success story, that whenever somebody has reached the outcome, it has or the success point, it has always been as a byproduct to doing the journey well. So this is one of the factors that you need to build in your life. And whether you're going for a competitive exam or you're going for a life changing challenge in your life, you're a businessman, you're an executive, you're a businessman who's trying to increase his income 3 times. Just put your heart and soul into the journey. And one of the factors you need to understand is that whether you get failure or success, you'll be able to deal with both of them, right? So imagine, go back 5 7 years to maybe some failure you had in your life, something which really meant to you. For a lot of people I see at the +2 level, let's say the competitive exams at that level, if you did not make it, were you able to deal with that failure or not? The answer is always yes. Maybe you had a longer part to getting successful, but there's always a way back. And this is specifically in the context of a comment on the last video, where somebody mentioned that he had put in his final journey was the cat 21, and he had put in everything he had got, but on the D-Day he did not perform. And as I answered him on chat also, on the comments, you can look at the comments of the previous video in the series. uh, you will always find a fresh challenge. There'll always be a fresh challenge you'll find. There'll always be something that will be available to you to actually fire you up for your next journeys. And there'll always be, you'll always transit. I mean, whether you succeed in one journey or not is never the end of your journeys in life, so to say. There'll be so many journeys, and this is natural. Something that seemed so important for you, let's say 5 years ago, is no longer important, and something that seems so important for you today is going to be no longer important for you 5 years from today. And whatever happens in your current journeys, you'll always be able to deal with it. And the moment you start doing this, you give yourself the best chance to be able to perform on the pressure days. So just make sure that you do this transition, specifically if you're going for a competitive exam or any life changing challenge in the next year or so. Just make sure you do this, and I'll be back with you in the next session. Chalo, I hope you're enjoying the series. Do write on the comments, and I try to answer all the comments. I'll try to answer all the comments. Even if I don't answer, I'll definitely read everyone, and that'll mutate or that'll help me shape what I'll do in the future on this channel. Thank you so much. Bye bye. Bye for now.